It looks like I belong here, right? I got on my half zip, my quarter zip. I'm at the track. It looks like I belong here. I'm a pretty fit guy, but guess what you don't know? I had 4 knee surgeries over the course of my track career. I'm actually on my lunch break at work right now, and something told me just get up and just run. I just took off. I started running down the block, had no idea where I was going, and I miraculously come across this track. And I started doing these 400s around this track. Not because it's easy, but because it was one of the most daunting things for anybody in track. You know what I'm talking about. When coach said you got 400s, that's not a day that you smiling and happy. That's not. But guess what? It not only produces something for me, it produces something in me. It doesn't just make my legs stronger and make me faster and have better endurance. It's producing something in me to change how I view difficult situations. And the thing I'm going to tell you about myself is I had 4 knee surgeries. Yes, 4. 2 on each knee. How many on each knee? 2 on each knee. And each time I had to get back on that operating table or get back on that PT regimen. What do you think I was talking to myself? That first time I was like, God, why me? This is right before my championship season. It happened at a pre-championship meet. Guess what? I questioned God. I asked him all the reasons, all the questions out. And then it came to the point where I had no more questions left, and I just said, all right, God, what do you want to show me through this process? And the thing that he kept telling me was, do you trust me? I had all these aspirations of being and doing amazing and great things in track and field and in academics and in my life, as we all do. But God was asking me, do you trust me? He had to humble me physically to allow me to actually get into the place that he called me to. Because that very same summer I had planned to go to the track camp for the school that I really wanted to go to. And guess what? Did I forfeit the money and not go because I was on crutches? No. I still went. And I took notes. And that notebook was the reason why the coaches fell in love with me, not just because of what I could do on the field, but they saw that I was a student of the sport off the field. They saw how I invested and was coaching the other campers there, taking notes to bring back to my last year when I was healthy. And what did I do? I stayed in contact. I implemented what they said. And this is not just a lesson about my life. I'm sharing this with you because it's a lesson for your life. It's a lesson for you to know that it doesn't matter what gets thrown at you. If it was made and I'll need you to realize that it's actually there to help you, not to harm you. Yeah, you may physically be in a situation where you may not want to be at the time. But guess what? It's there for a reason, and it's up to you to decide how you're going to look at that situation. It's fine if you were like me that first time around, but what about the second, third, and fourth surgeries? The 4th time going back to the same doctor. The 4th time going back to the same physical therapist. The 4th time having to do the same strengthening exercises after your leg literally atrophies and all your work gets erased. What's your question then? I didn't have to ask any more questions, because after that first time and he said, do you trust me? My answer was always yes. I trust you. No matter what you're doing in my life, I trust you. No matter where you take me, I trust you. No matter how many times I have to go back and start from zero, I trust you, because guess what? I wasn't starting from zero. I was stacking my experiences on everything that I have experienced before. And I was stacking the wisdom on how and when to implement this and that exercise, or how to get back into the weight room, or how to still train and use my mind to visualize myself jumping and running, doing all the things that I was destined to do. And guess what? I never wavered in whether I would get back healthy. I never wavered in whether it was possible for me to. I knew that it was, because my faith wasn't just in myself. It was in the process. TTP, trust the process. That was my motto you guys, any of my co-captains, teammates, any of that. Trust the process. Why? Because my faith is not just in the exercises and the doing. It's in who I am. It's in who God created me to be. And that's my life mission and vision, is to help you be all that you were created to be in your own special facet and way and intent that God created you for. There are people waiting for you right now, to tell your story and to put your voice and your message out there. And guess what? They're going to still be waiting until you decide to take your life destiny by the reins. So if you know that this message encouraged you, spoke to you, inspired you in any way, make sure that you connect with me. Send me a message, leave a comment, whatever you need to do. Because I truly do mean when I say I'm here to help you be all that you're created to be. And in order for me to do that, I have to do the same. And this is how I do that. God bless you. I hope that this message spoke to you. We're building something amazing, and you deserve to be a part of it. Let's go.